and cocktail.
Keep the music playing.
From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. As flu cases spike across the country, Texas is seeing numbers nearly 10% higher than the national trend. Here in Central Texas, in the last few days, Mount Calm, West, Golson, Moody, and Hallsburg ISDs have announced closures to hopefully stop the spread of flu and other illnesses on campus. West ISD superintendent says in just 2 days, the number of absent students was a little more than 1,000. It jumped from 141 to 218, with 36 staff members out on Wednesday alone. The closed districts say over the next few days, crews will disinfect and thoroughly clean every facility. Meanwhile, they hope that those who are sick can recover and be back to full health on Monday. Police tell us 79-year-old Harold Gore is arrested and charged with sexual assault and aggravated sexual assault of a child. Authorities say they arrested him at home without incident. He's being held in the Bell County Jail on a $250,000 bond. From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Central Texas's weather is changing for the warmer as we flip the calendar from January to February. Today is still going to be a breezy day, just kind of like yesterday was a little bit in the afternoon. Mid to upper 60s out there for late day highs. Northwesterly winds gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. We're down into the mid to upper 30s tomorrow morning, back into the low 70s tomorrow afternoon. On Sunday, we're in the mid to upper 70s, flirting with 80 on Monday. We could see a small temperature drop on Tuesday, back into the mid 70s, but we're back close to 80 degrees next Wednesday and Thursday before another strong cold front likely moves through. From KWTX, I'm First Alert Meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. It's Friday, TGIF. We were talking just about TGIF, and there we go, TGIF. Anyway, we got Matt with you from down at just right down Highway 84, Butcher's Cellar. It's restaurant week, and we're going to talk to these guys about some great food down there. We got crazy stuff to talk about. One of these guys is going to do a bad joke of the day, so y'all get prepared. Who tells the best joke? So we'll do that in just a bit. Hey, Brian Brown from Sloppy Joe, Sammy Colunga is going to be here to entertain us with some great music in the 9 o'clock hour. Let's kick it off right now the way we do every morning, right here on the Zack Owen Show.
Can you say, o'er the dawns early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose the stars and bright stars o'er the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket and glee, heaven's bursting in earth, keep
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It says, you want to see me drunk? Put me on whiskey. We're talking about Landman and Billy Bob Thornton. Anyway, before we kick it off, this is Matt, and this is Matt. And Matt is Matt 1 and Matt 2. That's how we come up with it. But anyway, these guys are from Butcher's Cellar, which if you haven't been there yet, you got to try it out. Not only a great restaurant, it has a wonderful cocktail bar area, very, very high class, I would say. I sat, the first time I went, I sat and I just took time to gaze around. Whoever designed and decorated that place gets a gold star. I mean, unbelievable.
Well, that was kind of a group effort between all of us. Matt had his hand in it, and my wife, of course, she owned the Findery downtown. She
Right.
did a lot of the design, and I actually hung everything on the walls. So it's
You're
it was a-
experienced now.
Yeah,
hanging.
it's,
He
it's
literally did
yeah,
everything
it's-
up on the wall.
my
He
wife
stuck it up there.
My wife didn't see it like that, and but we got it up. So
Well, it's very unique, very beautiful, very, very beautiful restaurant. The food's great. We're going to talk about everything from food to decor to the bar area to any specials you've got coming up. And also, there's a new restaurant that's coming in. We're going to talk about it. As of right now, no name, but maybe we can name it this morning. We can get everybody's help. You can reply. If you watch, if you look across the bottom, people can make comments while we're here. Like they could say, you know, Matt, you look like Zach because you're bald. The guy down on the end, he needs to shave his head. Something like that.
I got a pretty big head. I don't know what it looks like shaved.
That's right. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be sunny and 67 today. And we were laughing because Saturday is going to be 70, 75 on Sunday, and 80 degrees and sunshine on Monday. Isn't that great?
can't wait.
I love it.
Did you get a lot of rain at your house?
I got about 2.5 inches.
Wow.
This last little.
Well,
Last
we
little
we
bit.
needed it.
So, yes,
We need the
we
rain.
need the rain badly.
Let's talk about Butcher's Cellar. Talk about how the idea, the name, everything came about from the start.
The idea kind of came. It's kind of funny. I owned a claims company before the Butcher Cellar, and I'd sold it in February 2021, and worked for the company that bought it for about a year afterwards, and they bought me out after that, and I was sitting there, woke up one morning, and about I guess it's September 2022 or October, and I looked over at my wife and I said, "Let's start a restaurant." And she
You were laying in bed and
I
just rolled over?
Well, I've been thinking about it. I hadn't mentioned it to her, and I just kind of rolled over and said, "Let's start a restaurant or two." And she said, "We don't have any knowledge of running a restaurant." I said, "Neither do we. Are running a claim service and
Right.
running the retail space called the Findery." And she started laughing. She said, "Okay, I'm in." So that kind of began the restaurant search for us. And
Did you know at the time the part of town you wanted to put the restaurant?
Yeah, I wanted to have it out in the Woodway, Hewitt area. That seems to be the kind of prominent area. There doesn't seem like there's enough restaurants out there.
Correct.
With all the housing going up, so that's where we started the search out there to get it done. So
Yeah. Between Twin Rivers and SunWest and all of the stuff coming up out there on Ritchie Road and, oh gosh, everywhere.
it's incredible out there.
Andrea and I, and even Melanie, who's here today. Hi, Melanie. Say hi, Melanie. Okay. We live in a new neighborhood. They're sprouting up everywhere. So, yeah, it's much, much needed. So how'd you come up with the name?
We had a guy that was part of a marketing team here that did some work for us down at the Findery when we went through the remodel, and we used him to come up with a name. He moved from Waco to Houston kind of in the middle of the process, but he's the one, his company came up with the name of the Butcher Cellar.
I've said this, and people may get tired of me saying it, but you haven't. But when this show came about several months ago, they were talking about my show, and the crew hired a consulting firm out of London. It was very important, and they spent millions, and they came up with the Zack Owen show. It's very important. So, you got to watch this stuff.
It's, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think it's a great name. I love to travel. We've traveled all over the world and great steakhouses everywhere, and that name just is so appropriate and fits it well. So tell us a little bit about the restaurant itself. Matt, why don't you tell us about your hours? And
Right now, we are open. Well, we've been closed on Mondays for just this past month, but starting this next Monday, we'll be open Monday through Saturday, 4:30 to 10. We got happy hour Monday through Friday.
Oh, wow.
Till 6:30. So, we've got plenty of opportunity for people to come out and enjoy good steaks, good wine, good drinks.
now, what would you say? I mean, you've been open a short time, but you still have an idea. Would you say are the two hot items, the most popular?
By far, the filet and the old fashioned.
Oh, yeah. My girlfriend Andrea loves old fashions. They seem like they make it's exploded again. The old drink, the old fashioned is back.
A lot of the classic cocktails really are, and that's really where we started on the bar, was just trying to do classic cocktails that people know and recognize and love, but doing really, really well. Not using, bottom end liquors on them, really using middle to top shelf liquors, and being able to create those profiles that people will know and love, and introducing, some of the younger folks to some of these classic cocktails.
Now, does Butcher Cellar have a signature cocktail that you would say this is our drink? Maybe we should come up with one today.
I don't think so. We're constantly changing the bar menu.
That's right.
as the regular menu, so I don't think we have one that we call our signature drink.
We're gonna invent one of those too for you. I was in a restaurant in Fort Worth. It had a Spanish theme to it, not Mexican but Spanish, and their signature was an old fashioned, smoked old fashioned. You know how they smoke it,
Yeah.
but it was made with rum instead of whiskey, and it was so good because I'm a rum drinker, and it was different and just really neat. An old fashioned. I forgot what they called it, but yeah, we're going to get you a signature Butcher Cellar
Cocktail.
drink.
Nice.
Yes.
Talk since we've jumped into the bar area. Let's talk about wine. I know people love a nice glass of wine with their steaks. What's that like?
Well, I feel, and I've received many, many comments that say so, that we have a very great wine list, especially curated by Matt specifically.
Are
But
you
also,
a wino, Matt?
Yeah, me and my wife like the wine.
Yeah.
So I think we've tasted about 85 or 90% of everything in the cellar.
That's right.
So it was kind of hand picked and put together that way. It seems to have gone off well.
Yeah.
So
Well, I know the opening weekend. I went the second night, and there was a guy there from I think a wine company that was helping, talking about it. That was really cool that
Yeah.
he showed up. I think that's neat because a lot of people would like to have a glass of wine, but they're really not that knowledgeable.
yes.
So you're going to help them, right?
Sure.
Absolutely. That's why we taste all we can. To make sure we can help all we can.
Yeah.
What day is tasting day? I'm going to make sure I come by.
Well, we do tasting days quite often. So yeah, we'll call you next time. And,
Yeah, absolutely.
come over and taste some with us. So
And what is your favorite? If you're going to sit down for a steak, what do you like to drink?
I like the cabs.
Right.
Typically, the North American cabs are the favorite, especially my wife. But the Italian wine is really, really good too. And I'm trying to introduce her to the
To more of that?
the Italian wine, but she's kind of well. I'll let you know how that goes.
Okay.
It's
What does she think? Why is she a little reluctant to try it? What's it about the Italian wine?
she just likes the specific taste of the
One thing.
Yeah, the California and the Oregon and Washington wines a little more.
Right.
But I'm trying.
Now, will she do a white wine chilled in the summertime?
We started drinking white wine this year, and she actually kind of likes it. So
cool.
I'm kind of mildly
Been able to introduce her to
to
some through all
some,
these, yeah.
but she's pretty picky. She likes what she likes.
Now,
but that's the way most people are.
Yeah.
So.
Have you, because I'm not sure, so you can correct me on this, have you done any pairings where you have a certain wine that night and you say, come on out and pay? And
Absolutely. Yeah, we've had quite a few. I think we're on our 5th wine dinner coming up soon, next week actually.
Oh, tell us about that.
We got a few tickets left for that.
Okay.
We're calling it Exploring the Cellar. So it's going to be an Italian-themed menu curated by the chefs, and we're pairing. There'll be 5 courses, so 5 different wines, a different one with each course.
Wow.
That we're pulling out some fun ones out of the cellar to be able to
the ones
introduce people to
your
them.
wife won't drink?
The ones my wife will not drink. Yes.
Yeah, we've got to get her in
Yeah,
there
yeah.
and see what we can introduce her to.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
love it. I love it. All right. Well, we're talking to Matt and Matt from Butcher's Cellar. It's Restaurant Week. We've had a lot of different restaurants on. This is unique because it's brand new and really, really a great place. We're going to continue talking about the food, about the service, some employees maybe, and also about a new restaurant, a new venture they have going. We'll talk about that. We've got Nashville Cat coming up in just a bit. We'll be right back right after this.
Transform your workspace with Hanomi Ergonomics. From adjustable chairs to standing desks, we provide solutions for comfort and productivity, whether at home or in the office. Improve your posture, reduce strain, and work smarter. Visit us at hanomi.co today. That's HINOMI.co today. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your tastes. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. Unlock your full potential with Onnit, your go-to for premium supplements, fitness gear, and wellness essentials. Whether you're training hard, recovering faster, or just looking to feel your best, Onnit has the tools you need to perform at your peak. Visit Onnit, that's ONNIT.com, and elevate your mind, body, and spirit today. At Rolls Rolla, we don't just sell wallpaper, we create cohesive, cozy spaces. Our deep understanding of design means every pattern, color, and texture is carefully chosen to complement your home. Plus, we use advanced technology and water-based inks for vibrant, eco-friendly prints, ensuring a healthier environment. Visit rollsrolla.com to transform your space today. That's ROLLSROLLA.com today. At Toussaint's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Toussaint's.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com. Ready to bring your vision to life? At Small Rig, every idea, design, and product is inspired by you, the creator. With our industry-first under co-design mode and the Dream Rig free customization project, we unite with global creators to turn big dreams into reality. Whether it's a cage rig or mount, Small Rig's versatile gear is built to elevate your craft. Small Rig, where your creativity meets our innovation. Go to smallrig.com.
Calling all Marvel fans, get Marvel Unlimited and unlock over 30,000 comics featuring your favorite heroes and iconic stories, all available to read anytime, anywhere. Whether you're into classic tales or the latest adventures, there's something for everyone. Don't miss out. Head to marvel.com/unlimited today and start your Marvel journey now. At Angel Bliss, we believe every parent's journey is a beautiful adventure. Our mission is to make it joyful and stress-free with thoughtful, safe, and innovative products. Born from a love for family, we promise peace of mind for parents and comfort for babies. From playtime to bedtime, every Angel Bliss product is designed with care, reliability, and a style to nurture the special bond between parent and child. Angel Bliss, creating happy memories, one baby at a time. Visit us at angelbliss.us. Angel Bliss.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Are back live, Texas Music Cafe, downtown Waco on 6th Street. I want to say thanks to our coffee provider this morning, Be Kind Coffee, located on Washington Avenue. What's that down by the axe place where they throw the axes? Right down there on Washington. I did that one time. I went down there once and did that. That was pretty fun.
It is fun.
And it's kind of like bowling, but using, throwing it this way instead of that way, But stop by Be Kind Coffee today on Washington Avenue. They're open until 6 o'clock tonight. And then on, Saturday, they're open 7 days a week. Saturday, Sunday, they're open 8 until 6 o'clock. Be Kind Coffee. I got Matt from Butcher's Cellar here. We were talking about the wine pairing. Give us a little more detail when that is and how they can get in on it.
Our next wine dinner, Chef's Wine Dinner, it's this coming Wednesday, the 5th. Right now you can get tickets through Eventbrite. That link is on our website. It's on social media. You can pick it up through Instagram and Facebook and those fun places. The ticket is just a deposit through Eventbrite, and then you pay the remaining balance whenever you come in that evening.
Right.
It's a limited space. We have a very intimate private dining room, only holds 16, so there's only 16 tickets total. And I know that there's just a couple left for people that want to get in. It seems to go very, very well. We've had great response. Everybody kind of comes in, kind of timid, not unsure. By the end of that night, everybody's best friends and exchanging numbers, and it's a great time.
I think that's very special. I've been to a couple of those where it was the entire restaurant, and it was hard to hear, and you didn't, it just didn't feel right. So this is perfect. I've been to many of those I love to take cruises, and on cruise ships do the captain or the chef's dinner where and it's small group like that.
Yep.
I love that idea. That's perfect.
And the chefs will come in, they'll introduce the dishes. We'll have a wine, Kyle, our wine expert that we like to tap into every chance we get. He'll be there to introduce those wines and really explain how they create these wines, why they taste the way they do, what the different grapes are, why it pairs with this particular dish, so on and so forth.
Now, right around the corner, a couple of weeks, Valentine, and I know men, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, if you haven't made your reservation yet, like Mike upstairs, you're late.
It's too late.
I'm going to say that probably 90% of the nice restaurants around Waco are going to be full. But if you don't make it on Valentine, you have some other options, different days, right?
Yeah, we're have a special Valentine's Day menu for that day, and we're going to extend that the day before and the day after Valentine's Day. So that Thursday and Saturday we'll also have the same menu. So those days are filling up pretty fast too.
Very fast.
So you guys, you can say to your sweetheart, "Oh, honey, you're so special. I'm going to do this the day before Valentine." Right?
That's right.
Doesn't that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I like that. Or you could say, "Honey, you're so special. Let them all go on. I'm doing it the day after just for you."
That's right.
What's a special menu for Valentine?
We haven't released the special menu
okay.
as of yet. It'll be a few fun things, a couple of special cocktails as well.
Nice.
Just for those 3 days.
Matt, are you going to wear your little Cupid outfit?
Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna get something and wear it around, and a little arrow pointed.
I think we
out.
ought to put your dad in a Cupid outfit.
Yeah, he would look good in a Cupid outfit. Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, because I know your dad. Does he feel like? Does he give you advice? Like, I think you should do this.
No, he really hasn't on this this restaurant. He's been supportive as hell and all that, but he really has not given me any advice. I think he thinks kind of like most everybody else that we were kind of crazy to start this.
That's
so,
right. Hey, you boys are on your own,
yeah,
right?
you make your own decisions here. But
Yeah.
He's been real supportive, and
Well, that's
both
great.
him and my mom have. So
I love that. I like that. Hey, we're going to just kind of step away just for a minute, as we do every morning about this time. My friend Nashville Cat's going to talk about Nashville gossip and country music news right now. Hey, Cat, what's up?
Luke Combs is on tour in Australia right now, and this may be a first. A girl was kicked out of his show by security for dancing too hard.
Oh, my gosh.
It was a little
too hard.
risque. I sent you the video, but dancing too hard. Yeah. Tickets go on sale today for Morgan Wallen's tour, Eric Church in London, England, and Kenny Chesney's summer Vegas residency at the Sphere. And have I asked you, have you been to the Sphere before?
Yes. Yeah, I went, and I didn't get to see a concert. I saw a movie that was there. It was something like Earth or World, and it
Okay.
was incredible, incredible.
And are some of the figures like dinosaur size, would you say, on that Jumbotron?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Where we were sitting, it was in Africa, this scene, I remember, and the elephant was coming at you, and I swore that elephant was going to step on me. It was
Oh
so
my
incredible.
gosh, so cool.
Yeah.
Jason Aldean and his wife use their private chef a lot. Jason says his name is DoorDash.
DoorDash, private chef. That's great.
Finally, Sunday's Grammys, going to be good. Lainey Wilson will be singing with Brad Paisley.
You know, you were talking about earlier about risque and dancing too hard. I saw just yesterday where Spirit Airlines has set a new policy that if you're not dressed, if you're have something inappropriate on, which is we expect from Spirit Airline customers, and tattoos, certain tattoos, they're gonna kick you off the airplane. They won't let you fly.
Interesting. So they're going to have a list of what's appropriate, I wonder?
I don't know. I think they're trying to cut back on the fights. If you ever watch TikTok, it all involves Spirit
Yes.
or Frontier.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what happened when they went downhill and they stopped jumping out at the overhead bin when people were coming
Yeah.
on the airplane?
Yeah.
That was
all right,
funny.
Kat. Hey, thanks a lot. We'll see you on Monday.
I'm Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show.
You guys ever fly Spirit or Frontier?
No, I can't say that.
no.
I know a guy that is a pilot here locally for Spirit, and he loves it. He loves the company, and he loves the workload and whatever. But we rarely talk about. He said, "I don't want to talk about anything past this door right here." You know?
He does his job.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's right. That's crazy. All right, so we got Valentine coming up. If you want to reserve something for that Thursday or Saturday, you can do the same call. What time do you start answering the phone? About 4:30?
No. We usually have someone there is 10:30. For sure.
Right.
We've got staff in there that can help get some reservations. But you can also book them online. Book them through the website. You can book through Google. We've got a Google link, through that as well.
Right.
So you can reserve online. Friday the 14th, though, is completely full unless
Right.
you have a large party. We've got a couple of larger tables left.
Big tables.
You're going to bring 6 or 8 people in. We might be able to get you a table.
So if you're from Utah and have several wives, it would be perfect, right?
Perfect.
Yes, perfect.
Since you brought up staff, do you have some staff you want to mention, some names, maybe the chefs and so forth?
We're very, very lucky to have the chefs we have. You can definitely tell the difference in the menu. As you walk through the door and you open up a menu and you start looking through this and you realize that this is a special chef curated menu. It's not just some fun dishes thrown on a page for people to have. They're not only tasty, but they're quite beautiful.
Yeah. What's that layered potato thing?
The 1,000-layer potato.
Oh my gosh. Woo.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And I encourage you to eat that with your hands. When you dip it in that creme fraiche, use your hands. Don't get too pretentious with it. It's okay.
Oh yeah, man, you're making me hungry right now. As far as steaks go, you get a local meat, or how does that come from? Or
We use Benny Keith to supply our meat, and it's I don't know where we're getting it from now.
a certain grade of beef you use?
Yeah, we're getting prime or very close to prime right now. The beef prices have gone crazy in January. We saw the beef prices nearly double on us in the last couple of weeks, so we've had to make some adjustments going forward for a little while until the beef price calms down. So, but it's a very high quality piece of beef, and it's good. I mean,
This is going to be totally off the subject, but same thing with eggs have gone up.
Yeah.
What do you think? Being in the business and buying and knowing some stuff that maybe I don't know, why?
Well, the egg situation is because of the bird flu up in the Midwest. They've have had to slaughter about 1.5 million chickens. So they, it's a bad deal. But I mean they need to do all that for our safety and the safety of the what do you call those herds or whatever you call
flocks
chickens. So flocks. But it's
brood. I'm not real sure what you call the flock of chickens.
It's kind of crazy right now, but we ask people to be cognizant of that when they come in. We have to change the menu pretty often, and we're trying to negotiate the pricing and try to still keep things fairly reasonable for the customer.
That's right.
Right. And beef, what do you think the reason for the increase in beef prices? I guess we ought to get a rancher in here to talk about
I mean,
that.
they just...
you think grain maybe?
What we're understanding is just the supply is down from last year. Restaurants in general were down quite a bit, so they didn't produce as much.
They didn't anticipate what they were going to...
And they have driven the demand up with having less beef out there. So it's it's one of those things we're dealing with, and we'll go forward with it. But it's difficult some days.
Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is. Now you can't have cocktails. Great. Let's quick talk about salad or appetizer. We'll always jump right into the steaks and so forth. What's good on the appetizer list?
Well, we've got some great appetizers for sure. We've got some old staples. I say old staples. We've only been open 8 months, but that have always been there. For instance, our Butcher Cellar bacon is fantastic. It's Nussey's bacon. It's cut in big slabs, and it eats like a steak, but it tastes like bacon. It's fantastic. That's always been a big hit on there. And our BC salad is fantastic as well. I love the fact that it's a blue cheese ranch dressing. So it's the best of both worlds. It's kind of our take on a wedge. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. And but that to say, for the last week, we've introduced our sushi menu.
Really?
Absolutely. So we've got some great sushi rolls, done right, at the right temperature, the right profiles, so on and so forth. So whenever you take that bite, you really get to taste all those elements in that sushi.
Oh, that's great. I love that. I love some sushi, man. So now let's get back to what I was originally going to do. So we talk about that. We talk about desserts. You got to talk about desserts. I'm one of those guys. I mentioned this the other day, that no matter how full I am, and no matter if the whole table goes, oh, not for me, I'm the one that's going to say, can I see the dessert menu? Because if I don't eat it then, I'm going to take it home. What's on the menu for desserts?
Our number one is for sure the chocolate tart. It's a chocolate crust. It's got the chocolate custard in the middle. It's fantastic. We usually have seasonal brulees, creme brulees that go through.
Right.
Right now it's a bourbon pecan creme brulee.
Oh my gosh, a bourbon pecan.
Mm-hmm.
There goes Brian. Wave, Brian. He just walked by. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. I haven't tried that yet.
Yeah, and then sticky toffee pudding is a big hit as well. It's based on an English pudding, which is a cake.
Yeah.
It's a fig cake, or date cake, excuse me, and then it's got ice cream on top of that, salted buttermilk ice cream made in house, and then it has
It's
the
made
toffee
in-house?
sauce. Everything, just about almost, I would say 95 to 98% of everything that hits your plate is made in house.
Wow. That's important. That's big right there. Oh, I mean, do you ever walk by and just stick a spoon down into that ice cream and?
He's the chief
Try it.
taste tester. It's got to pass muster with Matt first.
I don't stick a spoon down there because I'm a little scared of the chef, what she would do to me. But she does have us try quite a bit of stuff as they're going along. So
Yeah. Well, if you're going to go, I'll ask each one of you. So if you were a newcomer and you walk into Butcher Cellar, you sit down, what would be your meal? What would you order?
I'm going to have a hard time answering that. We've made it a situation where when we go in, we try to order something different every time. And that's typically not what we do in other restaurants. We go in and order the same thing. So I don't know how to answer that question.
It's tough.
So the whole menu, you'd say, just give me the whole menu.
I mean, it's all very, very good. And I don't know what to say. I really don't have a favorite. I used to love steaks, but I hadn't eaten a steak there in a month
Because you're
or
trying
two.
something else.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So
Yeah, our new iteration of the burger is fantastic. It's called the Big Matt, and you can blame either one of us. That's fine. But it's the flavor profile, if you will, is based on the Big Mac.
Yeah.
So it's got some.
Just do me a favor, don't put up some golden arches. You could get sued. I'm just saying.
I had that burger last night. It was excellent.
And what makes it a little different about the burger? Is it what kind of bun is it? What kind
So
of
the
bread?
buns are made in house. It's the bun.
There you go, making stuff in-house again.
The dough is made based on what's the Japanese milk bun recipe. So it has a great semi-sweet profile. It's got toasted sesame on top of that. Then the bacon jam, of course, made in-house as well. And then a special sauce that we can't tell you all the secrets.
That's right.
It's got all that on there. And a white American cheese. Nothing melts better than American cheese on a burger. And so it really, really makes it all come together.
And I'm sure you brought samples for me this morning, right? I don't think so. All right, we're talking about Butcher Cellar. We're going to come back in just a couple of minutes, and we're going to talk about the new restaurant that these guys are involved with. That's coming up next. And by the way, I want to say thanks again to our coffee, Be Kind Coffee, providing our coffee from down on Washington Avenue. We're live at the Texas Music Cafe, looking for a great day. Going to be sunny and about 67 degrees. We'll be right back.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
I need to get real excited.
Sure.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Sheridan Vasquez, and this is Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions. And I will be interviewing some of your favorite musicians and maybe some you've never heard before. Join me on Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions for something new every time. You can find Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemediamusic.com. Yeehaw. And keep the music playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, BLOGIFY.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at eSIMX.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Live Texas Music Cafe, downtown Waco. I got Matt from Butcher's Cellar, and we've talked about food, cocktails. We've talked about desserts with Butcher's Cellar, about events. But now it's time to be funny. And they're each going to, since there's two of them, I've said you need to each tell a joke. So here we go. Matt, number one.
How do you make an egg roll?
How?
You push it. Oh. Well, I mean,
hey, that's good.
You push it.
You push it.
You push it.
Yeah. Matt, number two. Here's your joke.
What's brown and sticky?
What?
A stick.
Sticky. Oh my gosh. By the way, I had nothing to do with writing these jokes. In fact, they stayed up all night probably writing these jokes. New restaurant. Now, I saw this a while back. I like to come over, I don't recall the name of it, but I like to come over to the ice cream place that's right there on the lot, on the corner.
Heritage.
I love their ice cream. I come over and get it. It doesn't love me. I'm putting it on right here. But I love to come over there, and I noticed a while back there's a new building going up, a new, what am I trying to say, foundation going up over there. Tell us about the exciting part of that, what you can tell us.
Well, we've decided to start another restaurant right behind the Butcher's Cellar. It's foundation's poured. We're starting to put structural steel up now. Should be open about 10 months or so from now. So, it's,
and the going to be totally different from Butcher's Cellar. What kind of angle are we going with on this?
it's going to be Southern comfort food. It's going to be chicken fried steak, chicken fried chickens, chicken and waffles. There's going to be salads. There's going to be sandwiches. We're going to be open for lunch and dinner. It's going to be a little more. It's going to be a come in and just dine regular.
Right.
It's not going to be a high-end restaurant like the Butcher's Cellar is.
You can wear shorts and a T-shirt?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I tried to wear that in the Butcher's Cellar the other day, and even though it was my tuxedo T-shirt, they said, no, you can't wear that in here. So you're looking at about 10 months maybe or so before it opens.
Yep.
And you haven't named it yet. And you said that y'all are doing research on what to name it. But we could, right here, ladies and gentlemen, on the Zack Owen Show over the next few months, come up with a name and save him a lot of money paying the researchers.
You could. You could name it.
So name the new Southern Comfort. Now, I will tell you this. Cracker Barrel is taken. Can't use that one. Shoney's. Don't use Shoney's.
Oh, Shoney's.
Yeah, I remember growing up in Fort Worth and around. Do y'all remember Sambo's?
I don't know.
Sambo's was a chain like a Denny's,
Okay.
and of course they got run out of business because they were called Sambo's. That's why they got in trouble with that. But that was kind of a chain. But it can't be Denny's. But think of a name for this new restaurant, and we'll pass it on to Matt. And I don't know what we could win. Maybe a free sandwich or
Yeah,
something?
free sandwich.
Sure.
Yeah.
Free sandwich for a month. One free sandwich a month. I don't know. So we'll do that. Well, that's exciting. I love that. I love that area needs it. You know, you go down Hewitt Drive away from you, and there's stuff down there, a lot of fast food.
Yes.
But where you are on that side of 84, very little. So I think it's a perfect spot. It's a good spot, and I'm excited for you guys. It's great food.
Well,
That 84 corridor is really needing some things. It's continuing to explode. The population, they continue to build out there, commercial and residential. So I think there's plenty of opportunity for a good restaurant over there.
Now, I know in the restaurant business, and I've said this before, my dad was in the restaurant business, ran 2 restaurants in the Fort Worth area, and I didn't see him very often. He worked all the time back in those days, and he didn't have an assistant manager. And so, but I know it's tough on you, tough on your family life. What do you like to do when you do have free time away? What's your hobby?
Rest.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Are either one of you golfers?
I'm not.
no, I don't play well enough to call myself a golfer. So,
Well, you're not far from the
I
golf
have
course.
sticks,
So.
and I
Yeah, you pull
swing
them out.
at them. So, but no, no golf.
Yeah.
So,
Now, when you have time off, let's say a weekend off or something like that, and you want to take your wife or your girlfriend, whoever, I don't know which one maybe you got both, but anyway, where do you like to go? You like to go to Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth for a little get out of town trip?
me personally, we're kind of homebodies, so me and my wife just kind of stay at the house. We got one kid in Baylor right now. We got a son that's 20 years old in Baylor, and my daughter is 17, fixing to be 18, and she's going to Baylor. So,
So you kind of
So
stay home.
yeah.
Now,
It's,
do either of the kids have thoughts of being in the restaurant business?
No, I don't think they do. I don't think they do. My daughter works at the restaurant some, and she likes it, but I don't. I think we're still too young in the business for them to have any aspirations of going into it. So, and
Sure.
I certainly am not going to push that.
Sure, absolutely. How about you, Matt? Do you like to get out of town much, or?
When the opportunity is there, I like to pop down to Austin,
Yeah.
see what's going on down there, a couple of different things. There's a restaurant down there called Este that's fantastic. I like to go there. But then there's a little hole-in-the-wall place called El Perrito, and it's El Paso Mexican food. It's served on paper plates and paper dishes.
wow.
It's that kind of place. And it's really, really great as well.
Oh, that's great. We just got back a few months ago, the Zack and Jim Travel Club. We went to Switzerland and Austria and Germany, and you talk about some food, different food that I'm not used to kind of food. It was so good over there. And we attended Oktoberfest and drank some beer. And I'm not a beer drinker, but man, I was drinking that beer. What do they say? When in Rome, or
right.
this time when you're in Munich. Anyway, well, guys, thank you so much for coming by. Butcher's Cellar, great place if you're looking for a great steak, fish, salads, desserts, cocktails. Go in for cocktails. What time is the happy hour?
It's 4:30 to 6:30, Monday through Friday.
And how do you tell people where you're located? Somebody that may not know exactly where it is. How do you get there? Because you kind of can go this way or you can go around this way.
I tell them to go to Google Maps. So it's it's not the easiest place to describe how to get there, but we're very distinguishable on the maps programs, and it's a little tough.
Yeah,
It's
if you can
a-
get to the Midway admin building, you can get to us.
Yeah, it's back behind that. That's a good call right
Yes.
there. But hey, thanks so much for being on the show. Wish you the very best, and we'll get you back on again and talk about the new place.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
Matt,
thank you.
Matt, Butcher's Cellar. Got to stop by and have a great meal over there. We're going to talk I think we're going to try to bring Mike down from upstairs because we got some exciting news about our show, how you can watch or listen to our show here. So stick around for that. We're going to take a short break. Be right back.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. Get ready for epic savings at Best Buy. Right now, you can save up to $700 on select Alienware and Dell gaming products. Perfect for leveling up your gaming experience. Plus, grab the latest Android Google Pixel at an unbeatable price. Don't miss these incredible deals. Shop now at bestbuy.com and upgrade your tech today. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
Have you ever watched true crime television and wondered, how did they get that story?
I can show you. I was a producer for 48 Hours on CBS News.
In my exclusive tell-all book, I'll take you where no audience has ever gone before. Don't miss out. Secure your copy of Killer Story: The Truth Behind True Crime Television today. Available everywhere books are sold.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. We use the finest materials like Italian top-grain leather, known for its durability and luxurious feel, and apply meticulous attention to detail in every piece we create. Our replicas are crafted with the same care and precision as the originals, but at a price that makes them accessible. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. Using advanced tech fabrics that are 100% waterproof, UV tear, and abrasion resistant, we ensure lasting durability with hand-sewn double-stitch seams. Our commitment to quality, precision engineering, and customizable options is unmatched. With vertically integrated operations and express shipping, we deliver premier protection at affordable prices. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
We haven't been looking for you. Wake up.
Hellhound Country, available anywhere you get your podcasts. Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
And we are back live, Texas Music Cafe. Look who I found. Melanie is here, as we call her Mel, and Mike. Mel and Mike. Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
We had Matt and Matt. Now we got Mel and Mike over here.
Stay in morning.
And we've got...
I just want to apologize to everybody who has YouTube or can see through the camera, because I did not expect to be down here this morning. So.
But you look really good compared to some of the mornings I've seen you in here.
I look good compared to somebody who's dead. Yeah, I'm great.
Mike, so in the past we've said people would go, how do you watch or how do I listen to the show? And being the dummy like I am, I go, I don't know. Then I kind of became, okay, well, you'll go to the Texas Music Cafe and you search in YouTube Zack Owen Show. But now there's other ways.
There are. You can pick it up as a podcast, anywhere you get your podcasts. That's my favorite phrase. Or you can watch it on the Rogue Media Network YouTube. You can watch it on the Rogue Music YouTube. You can watch it on the Rogue Media Facebook. There's several different places to watch it, and I think you've got a new place.
Yeah. So if you're going to go to Facebook, you said Rogue Media.
Rogue Media.
How would you do that?
You just go to Facebook and search for Rogue Media Network, and that's it. Yeah, you go there. It'll be the live thing that pops up.
Okay. And it's also available. Somebody said the other day, is it available Spotify?
Yeah. So anywhere you get a podcast, so Spotify, Stitcher, Apple, just about anywhere.
The Zack Owen show?
Yeah, you can just look up Zack Owen or Zack Owen Live. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
yeah.
great.
Luckily, there's not a ton of people with your name.
That's true.
Yeah.
And Zack with a K.
We used to always laugh because what was it? The two kids that had a TV show. Was it Cody and Owen or what was it?
Zack and Cody. Yeah.
So we would always laugh about me and Jim were their dads. You know, Zack and Cody.
There's no truth in that?
Well,
okay. Just asking. I didn't know.
Royalties for that?
Yeah, I didn't know.
No, I was thinking child support. But anyway,
I've seen those documentaries.
Okay,
I don't
forget that. I don't. And so, you mentioned that. So I have a big news. I have a new website. That a while back I was thinking I want to do a website. Of course, I'm a bozo when it comes to putting a web. Can you put a website together?
No, I can hardly find one.
So I found a young lady that said, "Hey, you know what? I'll do it for you," and put it together, and it's going to be available today. And it is Zack Owen, ZACK OWEN 100, the number 100.com. Zack Owen 100.com. And on this website, you're going to be able to find the Zack and Jim Travel Club. You'll see dates of trips that we're going to be taking upcoming. You're going to see pictures, old pictures from past trips. You're going to see the Zack and Jim Golf Tournament with the date of the tournament and some past pictures. And then also we've got our show, the Zack Owen Show here. You can click on there and listen, watch, whatever. Yeah. And then also the fourth one is my real estate with Weichert Realtors. If you're looking for a realtor to buy or sell, then I'll be there. So fun things, a lot of pictures, a lot of information.
You've got some special stuff coming with Weichert next week as well.
Yes. Yeah. And then, we love to travel, so there'll always be pictures up. And talking about the Zack and Jim Travel Club, Melanie and myself want to invite you to go with us July 31st. And that's going to be a great cruise. We're doing Greece, the Greek islands, Croatia. We're going to end with a overnight stay in Venice, Italy, and then we'll fly home. 15 days. Are you excited?
I'm so excited. Another couple last night at the dinner we were at decided they'd probably book it too.
Good.
How many countries do you think you guys have been to?
Just give me some time to think about it.
We actually got the map and we're putting the pins in it at one point.
Really?
But then we never finished.
You ran out of pins?
Yeah, ran out of pins.
We had lots of pins. They're just, I don't know. It's like we can't remember all. We need to go through the T-shirts. I have like 20 T-shirts from different trips.
And I have none, so I'm glad you have those.
Yeah.
So you guys get a new T-shirt every time? Or just from a different country or what?
No, we give out T-shirts on every travel club that says Zack and Jim Travel Club.
That's cool, yeah.
And you can go back, and if you keep them long enough, go back. But
I'm sure at this point it's kind of like a family reunion.
Oh, yeah.
We some of our best friends we met on these trips.
Yeah.
And become, lifelong friends from the 99, 2000.
Yeah. Well, Mike, thanks so much for telling us about the ways to
by the
see
way,
the Zack Owen Show.
I do have a point to make with you.
Okay.
You said that I had not made reservations for my wife. I have made reservations, just not at the Butcher Cellar because they were full.
I heard Sonic is really a hot spot.
Health camp, man. We're up class.
You're going to health camp.
Up class. All right. Thanks again.
Mike, who is the upstairs, what is your title? Producer, upstairs producer, director? Sure. Yeah, he does it all.
Boss man.
He does it all. He's going back upstairs to flip switches up there. Yeah. So remember, ZackOwen100.com. ZackOwen100.com. Go check out the my new website. You can get information on 4 different things that I'm involved with. The other 2 things I'm involved with is kind of hush-hush. We don't want to talk about that, right,
You can't
Melanie?
put that on social media. You can't have
Man.
a trail.
What goes on social stays on social, whatever. What's that page that you're picking up extra money, fan only or something like that? OnlyFans?
I am not, but
While you're here, before we get Brian, I think they're in the green room napping over there. Brian and Sammy are going to get up and sing just a bit. We're going to talk to them here in just a couple of minutes.
favorite. Like Brian was like the first band I ever saw when I moved to Waco. The first.
Yeah. Well, Brian, go up there. We're going to go to you next here. You're ready, baby.
Oh, it was singing in the shower where I first met him. At
Together?
Cody's. No, they had at Cody's every Sunday night they'd singing in the shower, and it was an actual shower curtain circle.
No.
And they'd give you a microphone and earphones, and you could hear the music, but the people out in
Could hear
Cody's
both?
could only hear your voice.
Oh, your voice. Oh, my
And so-
God.
It started off all together, and then they would fade the music itself, and then everybody would just.
And so there was a first, second, and third place every week. Third place got $50. Second place got $75, and first place got $100. But if you got first place, you couldn't do it for a month.
Oh.
So we all fought over second place, so we could do it every
So you could
every
come
Sunday.
back. And do you remember the songs that you sang, Melanie?
Oh, it was Lori Morgan, or whatever was popular. And
Shelley West, Lori Morgan.
there was a guy that used to sing "In the Jungle, the Mighty Jungle." Remember, he'd sing that. And he would once a month he'd come win by singing that song, and then yes.
And then remember Jeff, what was Jeff's last name? He would sing Desperado every
Desperado.
Every yeah.
There was one girl that did a Reba song, and we told her she was so good, but she was like, "Where were you?" And I couldn't, and it was so awful.
You remember what I used to sing? You won't remember.
I don't. What is?
I used to sing Michael Bolton songs.
Michael Bolton.
You were.
I would alternate between
getting the
Michael
woman
Bolton
vote.
and
Yeah.
Journey.
Yeah.
You know, I think Roy D. Mercer had a dog named Michael Bolton. He was a star. Anyway, so here we are. We got Sammy. Sammy, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing okay.
You've become a regular on the show, haven't you?
I know it.
Wow, I like having you back. Great
It's good to
guitar
see you.
player. Good to see y'all. What we're going to say? Anything last minute? Before we get these guys up to sing the song, Melanie and I want to say thanks to our friends over at Diamondbacks. Megan was on the show just a couple of days ago. Last night had an incredible tribute to Randy Roberts and the 30th anniversary of Diamondbacks. Can you believe Diamondbacks have been around 30 years?
Yes.
About 80 plus people in there, a 5-course meal, wine tasting.
Yeah, I saw the photos. I didn't really see an invitation or anything, but I saw the photos.
Oh, no, you had to buy a ticket. So
Yeah.
But it was.
We saw you out front parking cars.
I was eating Wendy's in the parking lot going, that looks like a fun night.
But remember when they had stuff in the parking lot, where they did margarita and salsa the first time?
We did the first 2 or 3 of those.
We thought that was salty.
It's 178 degrees.
Oh yeah. So I was praising Randy and the idea of doing that, and I believe the first couple of 2-3 years the money went to Arthritis Foundation, and then it switched over to somebody else. But anyway, Randy, credit him for the buying and the vision for creating the restaurants. Burgers and Blues, we talked about that, and a great theater down there. But anyway, it was a great tribute to Randy and to the anniversary of Diamondbacks last night. And so it's amazing that we both made it here. I made it here before she did.
We closed down the bar again.
That's what I thought. I knew you would, especially if you're running around with Rick Shelton and Wayne Redding.
Yes.
All right. But big thanks to Amy and everybody, and Megan and everybody from Diamondbacks.
And Randy for getting that thing going.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Okay, here we go. Brian here, Sammy's here, and they're going to sing a song for us, and then we're going to play Singing in the Shower competition. Now, take it away, boys.
Let's do, music has a lot of meaning, and people interpret it, helps them get through life. And so here's one that I'm using now to help me get through life because my truck's having problems, and I can't wait to get on the road again. So here's a little Willie.
Oh, great.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love is making music with my friend. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again.
I'll do some.
Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Went to O'Reilly's for a part and I had to go back again. And I just can't get on the road again. Take a little bit, Sammy. On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love is making music with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again. And I can't wait to get on the road again. Yeah. Thank you.
Way to go, way to go.
There's only
Willie?
one way to prepare for that song in the morning.
Yeah, that's a tough one. The other day, I don't remember the singer that was here, but he hit some high-ass long notes, and I'm going, how do you do that?
In the morning, man, I tell you what.
Woo.
Yeah.
I said,
we have morning voice or Sunday voice. We don't like that voice. So
I said, you must have a real job because most musicians aren't going like this early in the morning.
Sure.
He goes, yeah, I have a real job. So anyway, speaking of that, I want to talk briefly about Sloppy Joe. The name Sloppy Joe comes up a lot, different venues, different events. Tell me the history of Sloppy Joe.
Well, funny you should ask. This year is 30 years.
No.
30 years of Sloppy Joe, yeah. I got a call from, to make it brief, Buddy Ludiker called me up and said, hey, buddy, let's put a band together. I said, okay. Well, I was playing in a rock and grunge kind of band at the time. And he's like, let's do some like Tower of Power and some Cars and some Casey and the Sunshine Band. I was like, hell no. No. I'm
too cool
doing
for that,
Alice
yeah.
in Chains, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing Soundgarden. Yeah. And so we started talking about it, and it sounded fun. So we got myself, Buddy Ludiker, Mark Frank, bass player, my cousin, Mark Ustanik, and Jeremy Moore. And we formed Sloppy Joe in 95 in the garage out between kind of McGregor and Lorena.
Okay, where did you pick the name? How?
The name was, it was retro, of course. And that whole thing was starting to develop remember Esther's Follies and Polyesters and all the places down in Austin. And retro was kind of becoming a thing, a fad.
Right.
So we were looking for something that looked cool in a graphic.
And y'all just happened to be eating Sloppy Joes that day.
No, I don't even remember the other names, but we just put them on a hat with a ranking.
Yeah.
You know, and most people liked that name. I don't know why. I wish there was a cooler story, but there's not. But it looked good in bubble letters, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Sloppy Joe, and so yeah, we did that, and then we wore leisure suits. I don't know if you remember that. Probably we wore. I hit every thrift store. We all had leisure suits and patent leather shoes. And Mark Frank was hilarious because he'd say, I didn't like this crap when I used to wear it and stuff.
First time.
And we did that for about 2 or 3 years, and we had some members lineup changes, and then we were like, okay, no more suits. Let's just, and we broadened the scope of what we were playing. So everything from old Motown to modern stuff. So. But yeah, 30 years now.
Any plans of kind of a big 30 anniversary blowout?
For our 25th, which happened in COVID, would have been 20 years. So we did a 26, so we call it 25 plus 1 anniversary. I don't really want to 4 years removed from that, repeat that thing, because we had all the former members, or a lot of them, come in, and we did different lineups and stuff. And God rest his soul, Steve Palmer, because he was in the band for a while. He played with us that night. So it's some great memories. But it's also the 25th anniversary of our CD, Planet Jake. So we may do a kind of a combo of that. And then this is 10 years of Backyard, so we may just have a big anniversary party for all the things that are hitting milestones.
Oh, I think that'd be great.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
So it'll probably be in May if we do something like that.
That's
Before it
great.
gets too hot for us old folks.
Yeah. And I know, you started out that way, but there's times when Sloppy Joe may have horns added on people to come in and play.
Yeah. So initially we didn't have horns, and then in, I want to say 02, I'd always wanted to have a big horn band, but it's hard to carry that, And maybe 03 or 04, because I remember we had horns for a while. Then 2000 added horns. 2001, 9/11, you couldn't get a duo gig then. Nobody was going out.
Yeah.
So kind of had to let the horns go, except for one. I kept Mike. But yeah, we add, when we do some of the shows, some of the bigger shows, we'll add a full horn section or a keyboard player or a female vocalist. And so it's kind of evolves. I mean, it's clay.
So there was that one particular year you weren't so horny. That's what you're saying.
That's right. It was a rough year. Nobody was that year.
No. Hey, we got some birthdays. We're going to throw out some birthdays. When is y'all's birthday? Sammy, I think I asked you that before, but I can't remember.
August 22nd.
Okay, August. Brian?
Mine's the same day as Neil Armstrong and Lonnie Anderson, August 5th.
Ooh, wow. I like that.
August birthdays.
Yeah. Got some people that were born on this date, January 31st. Jackie Robinson, one of the great baseball players, born in 1919. Who else? Ernie Banks, another baseball. This is a big day for baseball, 1931. Suzanne Plachette, remember the Bob Newhart show? She played the wife, 1937. God, can I believe 1947, Nolan Ryan was born on this date. If you're born on this date and you play baseball, you're going to be good.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow. 1951, and this is crazy. Today is KC of KC and the Sunshine Band's birthday. Harry Wayne Casey.
72.
1951.
I was off.
That would be
74?
74. He's turning 74.
53, something like that. Wow.
I just saw a video of him the other day on TikTok. He's still up there dancing and moving.
The moves aren't quite as crisp as they were in.
The suit's not quite as tight. Or it's still as tight, but it's not as...
Yeah, it takes him a little longer to turn
He
a
does
circle.
that spin, and it takes the entirety of the song.
Yes. Who else has a birthday today? Happy birthday goes out to Doug Peterson, NFL great.
Yeah.
Minnie Driver.
Minnie Driver.
Was born in 1970.
How you like them apples?
One of your favorites, I know you do a set of his, Justin Timberlake.
Yes.
Was born in 1981. And in 1967, Fat Mike, Michael Burkett of the punk band No FX was born. I know you've got all his albums.
Every one of them.
Sammy, I know you do. We got some local birthdays. Melanie, throw them out
we
there.
have Candace Boston, she's 40. Marcus Ward, his birthday's today. Derek Connolly is 39. Haley Odell. Amber Hoffman is 39 too. Troy Willenberg is 53. David Ford is 47. Casey Conan is 41. Teresa Chastain is 69.
Party time.
Mickey Manton, his birthday's today. Kristen
Yeah.
Turner is 31. Rhonda Moffat is 52. Stacy Mercer is 43. And Harley Schaefer's birthday today.
Sounds
Lots
good.
of birthdays today.
Happy birthday to everybody.
Happy
And you
birthday.
guys in August.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, you're still Leo, right? Or do you jump into the next one? You still...
I'm on the cusp.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
How about another song? Then we'll take a little short break.
Sure.
What do you got for us?
Louis?
Okay.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white,
bright blessed days and the dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, now also in the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? But they're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying, and I watch them grow. They learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah. Little Louis Armstrong right there.
I like that. Hey, you know, that's going the spectrum from this way to this way on 2 songs, man.
That was a much easier morning voice song.
That's right. Hey, just 2 more cigarettes and a cup of coffee. That's all it takes. All right, Sammy, we got Brian here entertaining us. By the way, I want to say thanks to our coffee supplier this morning. I just mentioned coffee. Be Kind Coffee down on Washington Avenue. Thanks for being our coffee sponsor. High today, 67. Can you believe Monday? 80 degrees and sunshine on Monday.
Go ahead and skip to spring, into spring.
If you live in Texas, you can believe that. If you don't, yeah. But
And it could snow at Easter again.
It could snow at Easter. Yeah, we just had Tommy Muska on the other day, and we were talking about in March, the first year or second year they did their big barbecue cook-off over in West. Remember, I don't know if you and Jim were together at that time, but we were over there cooking, and we all had on T-shirts and shorts, and a freak cold front moved in, and we were looking, bring us clothes, whatever you can give us, and putting wood and burning everything we could find, you never know.
And then it snowed that
What year was that?
opening of the ice house.
That's right.
The Hog Creek Ice House.
Hog Creek Ice
It was
House.
snowing, and it was Easter weekend, I think.
Mm-hmm. Crazy
time.
I
We're going to
remember
take a
big
short
snow
break.
in the
Dude,
80s.
I'm sorry, what?
Remember a big snow in the 80s, in late 80s. That may have been the one you're talking about. But
Oh,
just out of nowhere. It may have been even in
80
April or May. 88,
I want to
89.
say, too, there was, I was in radio here in, I think it was 84. Yeah, about 84. I remember a big, because I drove a Jeep at the time, and they sent me to go pick up employees that day. Anyway, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. We're going to hear more music with Brian Brown and his sidekick. That's what it is, Sammy C.
I'm Sammy Colunga's sidekick.
I love it. I love it. We'll be right back right after this.
Shades is your trusted partner in stage lighting, offering a wide range of high-quality, innovative products since 2015. With designs that cater to all needs, fast delivery, and affordable prices, we provide exceptional customer service to ensure your satisfaction. With warehouses across the globe and sales in over 100 countries, Sheds is quickly becoming one of the most recognized names in the stage lighting industry. Visit shehds.com today to discover top-tier stage lighting solutions and become part of our global network.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Chapellex is a full category shapewear brand dedicated to providing women with exceptional comfort and support. We offer thoughtfully designed solutions that blend style with functionality, empowering women to feel confident and at ease every day. Chapellex is redefining what it means to have a perfect body. Our mission celebrates body positivity, embracing every shape and size, because true beauty lies in authenticity. Visit shapellx.com today and join a movement towards self-love, acceptance, and confidence.
Indulge in Blum's luxurious Lotus flower rolls. The green Lotus roll bursts with a caramel apple flavor, while the blue Lotus roll offers a smooth berry cream sensation. With our Crush for Flavor technology, enjoy an instant burst of natural, intense flavor anytime you desire. Elevate your experience with the finest creations nature has to offer. Explore the full collection at blumleaf.com. That's BLUUMLEAF.com. Blumleaf. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner. At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com. Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Back downtown Waco. It is Friday, TGIF. Texas Music Cafe, great place down here. Great acoustics. Even can make Sammy Colunga sound good.
Thank you.
Do you sing, Sammy?
I do in the car and at home, but
Yeah.
never in public.
And if you could pick one artist that you like, who is that you go, man, I like to sing their songs or I like to listen?
Oh man, there's so many, but I'll probably Willie Nelson.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's my go-to.
Man, he is something. You know,
He's something.
here a while back, I was arguing with somebody on Facebook, which I'm a really good arguer. Well, we were listing the top 10 country music singers of all time based on number one country hits. Of course, George Strait, number one, Conway Twitty's number two, and people would chime in and go, well, what about Willie? And what about George Jones? Unfortunately, they were not in the top 10. If you look back, Willie didn't have a whole lot of number ones. He had a crap load of albums.
Yes.
I mean, doesn't he hold a record or something of having the most albums?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
And the great thing about Willie is he's been open to singing with, you know, you call him and say, hey, Willie, you want to do an album? Yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
He's so nice. And I remember a while back, it's been a few years ago, I was talking with Pauline Reese. The sweetheart of the, what'd she call herself? Hill Country or something. And she was telling me, yeah, I'm fixing to do an album with Willie. I go, wow, that's great, you know? I love it. Which one is yours, Brian? If you, any that you go, man, I love singing their songs. I love listening to them.
Prince, Stevie Wonder. My pantheon is Stevie Wonder, Prince, and then kind of everybody else is down here. Those two guys are the ones for me. And I was able to see both of them live. You know,
Wow.
Pretty amazing. But I mean, country singers, I mean, it's funny because a lot of country singers are kind of a monotone, not really an amazing voice.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, Parker's got a really cool voice. Willie kind of is in that category of Tom Petty or Bob Dylan. He's not the greatest voice in the world, but so recognizable and so much emotion in that voice. Now he just kind of speaks the songs.
Yeah.
And so many country singers are more storytellers than they are singers. You know that.
They didn't start off as
Willie-
vocalists.
you know,
Yeah.
Whitney Houston's of country, not so much.
You must have been listening because the other day I asked the question, who would you, if you could open for anybody, whether they're alive or dead, who would that be? Anybody,
No,
any
that's even
band,
see,
any
that's an
singer.
even tougher.
I told him, I said, I'm not a musician, but I wish, and you brought it up, I wish I could have seen two people, well, three, Elvis,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
and Prince.
Yeah.
Those are my three that I go, God, I wish I could have seen them.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I got to see one of those. My wife got to see Michael Jackson. Her grandpa took her. So
Really?
That's pretty cool. But yeah, I never saw Elvis. That would have been great too.
So who do you want to open for, Brian?
Oh man, gosh, that is such a good question, man. Because because opening for them and then seeing them again is kind of different things. Because opening for them, you're like, well, I want to impress their crowd. I want to play in front of their crowd.
Yeah, and you don't want to sing their songs.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't do that. So I would say, man, I guess Stevie. I mean, it'd be cool to open for Stevie Wonder. I mean, that dude's just it for me. He's just such an amazing performer all the way around.
Yeah.
Now, favorite country singer, Steve Warner, without question.
Oh, Steve Warner. Oh,
heads and tails
Favorite
above
album
everybody.
ever. Cassette ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8-track, cassette.
No,
I
records.
saw,
Cassette.
and I'm sorry to ramble, but I was thinking about it the other day, and I looked back. So, my best friend in high school, he and I were dating these two girls that were friends, and they drug us to a concert in Bell County at it's a CAC Center now or whatever, but that used to be the venue.
Yeah.
Right? Frank Mabrin or whatever.
Yeah.
And so we went to see this dude named George Strait in 85 or 86 when his first record came out. And we're like, let's go see this country guy.
Yeah.
And it was his first gig on his first tour. And Ronnie Reeves opened.
Oh, my gosh.
But that was his, he had played me in gigs, but his first, after a contract, after the record, first touring date was in Temple, and we were there.
What was I'm going to put you on the spot because I don't remember. I think his name was Ron. He was from Waco, and he put together a tour, one of those first, and he maybe managed her, was from Waco, and then he moved to Nashville. Ron was his. Didn't he work for Central Freight Lines and then went into the promoting business
Okay,
or
that
something?
may have been. I just remember she was married to Peter Blackwell. You remember Peter?
Yeah.
He was.
Okay, I'm going to work on that because
he was a rock musician, and he had a band called Vendetta. Yeah, back in the day. And
Wow.
so they were kind of not oil and water, but
Right.
she was a little bit country, and he was a little bit rock and roll.
Donnie
That should be a song.
It should be. We've got some country music news here. 1973, the legend Merle Haggard was number one on the country charts, the album charts, by the way, with It's Not Love, But It's Not Bad. That was a big album in 73. 1989, Alabama released their 12th studio album called Southern Star.
Wow.
2006, Johnny Cash. Biopic Walk the Line received 5 Oscar nominations.
Wow, yeah.
2010, I know, I don't even know why I'm saying this because you keep up with her on her daily activity. Taylor Swift became the youngest country music artist to win the Grammy Award for Album of the Year. The youngest.
Yeah.
And how long was she country? About a week?
About a week.
If you call it.
Beat that or
You know,
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree woman didn't beat that?
Yesterday I mentioned it was, I believe, 1994, but the Super Bowl halftime was Tanya Tucker and maybe Travis Tritt. There was 4 or 5 country singers, and I think that's the last time in it we've had country at Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember any.
2014, Dolly Parton released her 44th solo studio album called Blue Smoke.
Wow.
Old Dolly.
Wow. That's amazing. And she's still going strong, man.
Yeah, it
You know,
sounds the same. Sounds
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Jim and I used to say that at Dollywood, the famous ride up there is the lazy river where Dolly lays on her back and floats down the river. It's called Islands in the Stream ride.
Like it. I remember one of her best quotes, it may have been on Carson. She said, "My husband's never going to divorce me because I have so much surgery. He gets a new woman every year."
Yeah.
I love
It
it.
takes a lot of money to look this cheap. Yeah.
I love that. I love
She's
that.
the greatest,
All right,
man.
let's do another song here. Brian Brown.
On the baseball
Sammy?
theme, you mentioned baseball players.
Oh, yeah.
I have a theory that you remember the pitching great Fernando Valenzuela from the Los
yeah.
Angeles Dodgers? I still believe that he and Freddie Fender are the same person. And so we'll do it.
Conspiracy theories.
Well, I
There you
got
go.
theories. Same thing with John Elway and George Thorogood. I think they're the same person.
Have you ever seen them together?
Nope,
No.
never seen them together. And especially now.
That's right.
So yeah, we'll do a little Fernando Valenzuela for you. It goes like this.
Okay, I like that.
Only the old people get that.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wasted days and wasted nights I have left for you behind. But why should I call your name
45.
if your heart belongs
Don't wake up.
to someone else? Why should I keep loving you
Don't pick me up.
when I know that you're not true?
They've got to be out of the house today.
And why should I call your name
So they're-
when you're to blame
I talked to him last
for making me blue?
night.
Don't you remember the day that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, crying for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? Ah, get him, Sammy. Don't you remember the day that you went away and left me? And I was so lonely, crying for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name if your heart belongs to someone else? Ah, little Freddie Fender right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow.
Great.
Appreciate it. Each and every one of you. We'll stick around for autographs for all of you
Man,
guys.
we had a kid that's from El Paso, came a couple of weeks ago, stopped by. He's a new Texas music artist, and my old buddy Greg Sachs worked for me in radio, is now a Texas music promoter. He brought him by, and he did some Freddie Fender and some, not Johnny Rodriguez, who's the other one? Anyway, unbelievable. You know, just like you love hearing those classics.
Oh man, absolutely. I got to see Freddie too at the Broken Spoke when they inducted. I used to work for Ray Hendricks, Hard Texas Music.
Oh yeah.
And when they inducted Ray into the Texas Country Music Hall of Fame, it was at Broken Spoke, and yeah, Freddie performed. It wasn't long before he passed, but
Right.
yeah, I got to see him as well.
Wow.
Yeah. Man, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Someone did so well in the MLB.
Well, I think his in the heyday, his hair was bigger than he was, I think.
was definitely bigger. He had the wings. He had the Farrah Fawcett
I'm going
wings
to tell
for
you
sure.
what. You don't know too many Mexicans with an afro, do you?
No.
I tried to get one for the first 10 years of my life. It didn't work.
Like your mom permit.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Oh, my gosh. We got a big block party that's coming up. Melanie, why don't you tell us about it? It's going to be just 2 or 3 blocks from here that's coming up the end of the month.
They're going to close down the streets right in front of the Southern Roots Brewery Company on North 8th Street.
Yep.
And you can get tickets for it, but what they're going to do, they'll have 3 days, a big party, and they're going to have
Well, I think it's free
live
to go,
music,
but
battle of the bands.
you can get an armband for drinks and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. And so then you have a battle of the bands, a flair for, you'll have local vendors.
Yeah,
that
music and food vendors, stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
local cuisine and a food truck alley and 3 days of music.
3 days, the big Waco block party down just around the corner from where we are at the Texas Music
that'll be
Cafe.
fun.
It'll be a lot of fun. All right, going to take a little short break. We'll be right back live from the Texas Music Cafe on a Friday morning.
Dive into adventure with scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com, your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business. Level up your game with Corsair, the global leader in high-performance gear for gamers, content creators, and PC enthusiasts. From award-winning PC components to premium streaming equipment, smart lighting, and esports coaching services, Corsair delivers an ecosystem designed for peak performance. Whether you're a casual gamer or a pro, alleviate your setup with Corsair. Shop now at Corsair.com. That's Corsair.com. Corsair. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. Samsonite. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro. At Angel Bliss, we believe every parent's journey is a beautiful adventure. Our mission is to make it joyful and stress-free with thoughtful, safe, and innovative products. Born from a love for family, we promise peace of mind for parents and comfort for babies. From playtime to bedtime, every Angel Bliss product is designed with care, reliability, and a style to nurture the special bond between parent and child. Angel Bliss, creating happy memories, one baby at a time. Visit us at angelbliss.us. Angel Bliss. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open-source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Hey, we're back live, Texas Music Cafe right here. I want to mention who I have musically next week on the Zack Owen Show. We got David Duran, we've got Joe Parker, Chris Colunga, and we got a story that Sammy's going to pass on about that here in a minute, about Chris. Meg Irby is going to be on, and Brandon Hart, the band that's been around a long time. Yep. Those guys are going to be here. That's music for next week here on the Zack Owen Show. You know, my buddy Pete Sousa has a show that comes up right after mine, and Pete is actually here. He's got his LA hat on, and what's your shirt say?
Arizona.
Oh, Arizona.
Yeah.
And he's with us. We've been talking a lot about the Dallas Cowboys and about the coaching situation. And, you know, I've noticed they've been adding some pretty good assistant coaches.
They have. They hired a defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus, who is a really good coach. And right down the middle, like, he knows defense. And he was the head coach of the Bears last year, a little bit out of pocket, maybe doing that, managing everything. But I think he should do a terrific job as defensive coordinator. By the way, sticking with the Cowboys, so 1994, the Cowboys beat the Bills in that Super Bowl you were talking about in Atlanta. Travis Tritt, Winona Judd, they all performed at halftime. And I think it was because it was in Atlanta, maybe. They did sort of like a country theme. I remember that so well. Right. And you know what else I remember is that right before they took the halftime show, it was O.J. Simpson doing a live report from outside the Buffalo Bills locker room. Isn't that wild? That was like a couple months before.
Remember the old commercials with O.J. and he'd run through the airport?
Man, he was running all right.
He was practicing to run in the Bronco.
Oh my God! There's a new Netflix documentary out, and I of course consumed some of that because I'm an idiot. And it was interesting. I'm always here for the OJ content.
Oh yeah, you know, we talked about this the other day about the spread for the Super Bowl coming up. What's the latest on that?
1.5. The Chiefs are favored. I thought it would be a little bit more. So the Chiefs are wearing their white uniforms, and Patrick Mahomes is undefeated in the postseason wearing those white uniforms. Yeah, which as somebody from the Philadelphia area, that's kind of scary. But the Chiefs are, looking pretty good to three-peat. We'll find out in about a week.
About a week or so, yeah, that's right. What else are you going to talk about today on the show?
Well, we're going to go over some of the intricacies of the betting lines and things that surround the sport. And also, unfortunately, there was a Texas guy, Justin Tucker. He played for the Longhorns, the kicker for the Ravens, and he's been accused of multiple sexual assaults by massage therapists in that Baltimore area. The story broke yesterday, so we're going to kind of look into that and figure out what the heck's going on there.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we look forward to it.
Yeah. You got it. Yeah, your show's awesome, by the way. I've been watching. You guys are great. So it's always cool to check
Thank
it
you,
out.
Pete. Love
you.
That's our best deal is to compliment each other on our show. Pete, you got the best sports show I've ever heard in my life.
That's good. Thanks, Zach.
Pete, if we could just find some good musicians to go on stage.
Brian's doing all right this morning from what I've heard. Yeah.
All right, Pete. Talk to you on Monday.
You got it, brother.
Bye-bye. Pete Sousa said you guys are doing okay this morning. That's what he said. He's been listening.
You know, that's a guy I look up to.
Yeah.
He's pretty tall.
I love it.
No,
All
he's a
right,
great
let's do your last song of the morning. What have you picked out? We've done Freddie, we've done Willie.
This is for you guys. There used to be a venue in town called
Tricks.
Hog Creek Ice
Well,
House.
I thought what you were going to say, this building used to be Tricks.
This is the first time I've been in this building.
Yeah, right. Yeah, immediately Brian goes, oh, yeah.
I used to make the block.
Yeah.
So,
and the only reason I knew about Tricks, I mean, I would see the sign, but in the days they would have what now you could watch on TV, these drag shows, and which is big in politics, but they would have these traveling shows come there. I knew a lot of people that would come and watch these shows.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how I knew about Tricks.
Yeah, no,
you and I would never set foot in this place.
No. Well, the front door was always locked. You always had to come in the back door.
Lord.
Anyway,
so you were talking about the Hog Creek Ice House.
Hog Creek Ice House. A lot of great acts out there.
Oh, yeah.
And one in particular, I went to this show. Such a cool guy, cool performer. And one thing he kept doing was there was that space between the crowd and him, you know, the little area for the rollies and stuff. And he kept going, I wish I could get closer to you. I love all of you. So a little Al Green for all you folks this morning.
I love it.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my whole life with you. I said, babe, since we've been together, I'm loving you forever is all I need. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my whole life with you. Come on, girl. I said, no, let's stay together. Loving you weather times are good or bad, yeah, happy or sad. Ooh, yeah. Whether times are good or bad, yeah, happy or sad. Why? Tell me. When people wanna break up, now they turn around and make up. I just can't see, 'cause you never do that to me. Would you, baby? Right by your side is where I long to be. Come on. I said, love, let's stay together. Loving you weather time are good or bad, yeah, happy or sad. In times of good or bad, happy or sad. In times of good or bad, whether happy or sad, yeah.
Woohoo! Great.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Ha!
Wish you weren't so far away.
Far away. You had that rose. I want to give this to you.
You know, I love Al Green. I grew up listening to Al Green and all that back in the day. They were just so great. And I know there's times that you like to do your hot tub song, you know, and dance around. What am I trying to think
James
of?
Brown.
James Brown.
Yeah. Or Eddie Murphy,
I think Eddie Murphy does it better than James Brown.
Sometimes those impressions, especially from SNL, were better than the real guy.
Yeah.
Dana
Yes.
Carvey's George Bush
Yeah.
was,
Oh, and George Bush thought that he actually said some of the things, and they're like, no, you never said that. He made it up. He's like, oh.
Here's the church. Here's the steeple. Turn it over. There's
Yeah.
the people.
Hey, this has been Restaurant Week.
Yeah.
And I know you guys over at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, you got some good eatings over there.
We
What do you
some
got?
Great eats. And I want to thank you for that. For everything, for promoting the local stuff for sure, and for the restaurants as well. Because everybody goes to the chains, so we appreciate people supporting local. Yeah, we've got Diane, and Hometown Bakery is our on-premise restaurant within the facility there, and she does a great job. Great menu items. She's constantly adding stuff. She caters as well. That's a busy woman right there. James Brown, hardest working man in show business.
Yes.
She's the hardest working person in the food business. So
Yeah, I've known her a long time, and she knows the food business.
She does. And we're open every day, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Usually dinner during the week. The kitchen usually closes around 10 o'clock earlier in the week.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of traffic going on down here.
So
On a
what would
Monday
you
night.
say is the numero uno go-to item that's most ordered?
Most ordered?
Yeah.
Our burgers. Our burgers are great, and our wings. I'm a Philly cheesesteak snob.
Oh, gosh, me too.
And you cannot find a good one. She makes an amazing one. We went to Philadelphia, and I tried Pat's and Geno's. They were both garbage because they put Cheese Whiz on them.
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
talked to my drummer's from Pennsylvania, and he's like, don't go to those two places. That's McDonald's and Burger King.
Sure.
Go to a street vendor and get you a real one.
Yeah.
She makes a great Philly, and a chicken Philly, and then she's also making a Texas Philly now, which is chicken fried steak Philly, and it's got so much stuff on it. It's like comatose.
Yeah.
Then you go outside, you lay on the bench, and you sleep for a couple hours.
So great food over at the Backyard. Stop in for lunch or dinner. This weekend, do you have any music planned
This
for
weekend
tonight
we
or
do.
tomorrow?
We got kind of like what we've done. We got Jacob Stelly, who's great tonight. So Jacob plays tonight, and tomorrow night we have Double Vision, which is a Foreigner tribute.
Oh wow!
As well as, if I'm not mistaken, as well as Bryan Adams tribute. Some of these tribute bands, man, they're killing it, and in some cases they sound better than the real artists.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we've got some great stuff coming up. We got one that we're going to announce Monday, and can't let the cat out of the bag on that one. But that's going to be another parking lot party.
We're
But
getting some amazing talent.
we've got some
big time.
really good shows coming up.
I talked to Aaron Watson was on the show the other day, and he's excited about coming back to the Backyard. I think, is that March, April, somewhere?
I think, he's either late March or early April. The thing about Aaron was when we got shut down for COVID, we had 11. That was one of our bigger shows. We had 1,100 tickets pre-sold.
Wow.
And he's on the bus on the way to Waco, and then we see, we must shut everything down, and we're like, what do we do?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that
Super guy.
That was a painful one. But
Well, Brian, Sammy, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
in.
Thank you guys for having
and
us.
have you on the show. We'll get you back on again. And
Sammy for sure, he'll be with whoever else is playing.
yeah, he's on twice a week now. Tell the story real quick about. I told you next week we're gonna. Is it your nephew?
My cousin.
Your cousin.
Yes.
So, tell this story, Brian, about that you told me a while ago. Funny.
So I get a text message of a little video of a guy with no nothing behind it, of a kid sitting on his bed playing guitar and singing, from Chris, my partner at Backyard. This kid's really good, playing guitar and singing some old country, and I was like, not bad. Who's that? He's like, Chris Colunga. And I was like, Colunga, Sammy's relative? He's like, yeah. So I just forwarded it to Sammy as just to say, here, your cousin is really good.
Yeah.
Sammy's like, nice. Who is that? And I said, I think he's a Colunga. Look at him closer. And he's like, is that Chris? Oh wow. And that was it. It was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
And then he continues that he knew he sang, right?
Yeah. As a little kid, he was singing.
Yeah.
But I had no idea he could play guitar, or play guitar like that.
Play what?
Right.
Yeah. So when they sent it to me, I hadn't seen Chris. You know how with kids, man,
Yeah.
between the ages of 11 and 17, they're changing every year.
They're in their own world.
So when I saw that, I'm thinking, he kind of had the 70s Johnny Rodriguez
Johnny Rodriguez,
flair,
that's the first thing I
you know.
thought too, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, man, That's great, man.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Who is that?
Yeah, he was rocking like a pearl snap. And,
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing, too. There's so many, you know, the first kid we had that really blew it out of the water was Bailey Zimmerman. We had never heard of him. He was TikTok famous, and he sold out like in 2 hours. And you know, doing good, and that's cool, and that's all I'll say on that. But then we had like this Ty Myers kid.
Right.
Who
Everyone.
at 17 has stage presence. I mean, it's like he's been doing this for 20 years.
Now, who is it that Chris was on, Chris Cox, the other day, and he said there's somebody coming up that you're probably going to change it to include a big parking lot?
That's
yeah,
Ty.
well, Ty
Is that
Myers,
him?
Hudson Westbrook.
Okay.
We've already moved that one out there. The show that we're going to announce Monday, it's a fellow that hasn't been here in a while, and it's going to be another big show.
Okay,
And
that's
then,
good.
And then I'll go ahead and mention this, but for all of you Jelly Roll fans out there, this is an announcement. We have Jelly Roll on our jukebox. So if you guys
On the jukebox.
come in anytime at lunch, you can play as many songs as you want.
I was talking to someone that just got back from Nashville. Randy Crook was on yesterday. And Randy, they went to the grand opening or the start of his new club out there. And you know, everybody always roars about Kid Rock's place being multi-level and incredible. He said it makes Kid Rock's place look like a tent. That this Jelly Roll's new club is unbelievable.
Chris and I were in Nashville last year, or year before last, for the IBA conference. And we went to Kid Rock's place, and there's bands on it's 4 stories. There's bands on every level. And I realized that the best band is at the street level, then not so great, and then the worst one is on top. But the reason is, by the time you get up there, you go, I'm not going all the way back down the bottom. Let's just listen to this guys. So
Yeah, that's right.
it's pretty smart marketing.
I like that. I love it.
But
Well,
they
guys,
get you in with those good ones.
thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate it. You got a gig coming up this weekend, either one of you?
Yeah, we're playing, Sloppy Joe's playing the Waco Firefighters Benefit Association and gala tomorrow night at the base. So, yeah, come out and support these first responders and all they do. And it's a scholarship fundraiser, wonderful event.
Yeah.
And then
Well, that's great.
Sammy's probably got, I would say, probably 9 gigs tomorrow, would be my guess. One of being here.
Hardest working man.
Yeah.
Have guitar will travel, right?
you go.
All right. Thanks again, guys. I
Thank you,
appreciate
brother.
it so much.
Appreciate it.
Sammy and Brian right there. You can find them around.
Excellent.
Excellent job here. Hey, throw out before we call it a morning, throw out about our trip, the Zack and Jim Travel Club, July 31st through August 14th.
It's going to be great.
Tell us all about it.
We're going to fly. We have a bus taking us, everybody. So you don't have to worry about parking or anything at the airport. We have a bus take us to Dallas to the airport, and then we will fly probably overnight and land in Athens, Greece, and we'll spend the night there at a hotel. And then the next day we'll get on a cruise ship, and we're going to go to there's 11 different stops?
11 stops. Yeah.
So I don't know. We're going to go to Olympia so we can see where the Olympics and all was, and Kotor and Santorini and
beautiful,
Mykonos. Oh, the Mykonos Isles.
Yeah.
All this stuff. And then we'll end up in Venice, Italy.
Yeah.
And then we will got to take that in some. So we'll spend the night there in a hotel and then fly back the next day. So every day we
Everything's
will be
included.
It's not like a cruise. This is just like your hotel taking you island to island to island, because you don't have sea days or anything like that. You are doing something every day and getting off and seeing an amazing piece of the
history,
part of the world, and history too.
Yeah, 11 stops. Everything's included: transportation, hotels, cruise, your cocktail package, everything's a part of it. Call over to Bambi, Alan Samuel's House of Travel at 776-2560. You didn't think I could remember that?
I didn't know you could. Yeah.
And book today. It's almost sold out, by the way. Mel, thanks for coming by this morning.
Always a pleasure.
My Friday companion here on the show. We'll be back Monday. Have a great weekend. Miss you, Jim. See you Monday.
Keep the music playing.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Come on down to the Texas Music Cafe.
Stafford.